Ricky, Danny, how y'all doing? Oh man. Well, since y'all gotta look at that fish, y'all just look at that fish. Oh. Aging mint. Welcome to the other side of the bayou. Yes. Tank's a little dirty, but oh well. You doing good? Put a new sticker on there. Fish riding a bike. Pretty cool. Fish is freaking ridiculous blue. Yeah. Y'all know what the deal is. Y'all want to come on up? Come on up. How we do it on this side of the bayou. Up forward, man. Take a look at my mascot there. Pretty boy, Blue Jack. Thank you, sir. Still Aquatics, how you doing? Yeah, we don't everybody come on in, but y'all want to come on up? Come on up. Show me what you're working with. Show y'all some of these plants over here. They're doing good. The grips. Red pins in there. More red boras. Some Yes,
Hey, hey.
we're doing.
All right. Everybody should be making their way over.
Yes, sir.
As
Aquatics. Pop
as
there.
soon as he gets over here, I'm going to take a 5 minute break, and then I'll be back. And I want you to show me how you did your RO.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Dragon Lair says that your
Honestly.
sound is choppy.
Oh, what?
Your audio is choppy.
Oh, you're choppy? Let's see if I can fix that.
Casual Aquatics, thanks for coming in at the end of my stream, and thanks for coming in over here. Skull Aquatics, hey everybody, thanks for coming on over.
All right, is that better?
Sounds like it.
Wi-Fi acting up.
Boy, do we know about that lately. It seems like everybody's is, though. It's not just us. I think the internet companies, it's a conspiracy.
Well, I got AT&T, so I still got 5 bars on AT&T. So
That's right. You're not going through a computer. You're going through the phone.
oh, yeah.
Oh, y'all, I got ate up. I got stung again. So 2 days ago, I got lit up on my back of my calf by some red wasps. Then, which made I swell up really bad. And then yesterday, I got ate up to my ankles are ate up with ant bites.
Yep.
Morning, I get popped with 2 little guinea wasps on the back of my calf. The same one. I'm like, stop.
Oh, I do my oral.
It's gotta stop. Wait, how are you hanging it?
With the brackets that it came with. The brackets attached to the window.
Okay, well,
Got a water hose connection right there.
okay.
Just connect the water hose to it and turn it on. I got the black line that I fill up that drum with.
Uh-huh.
And then I run my return water into my turtle tank. Well, my other water.
Okay. Okay. How long does it take you to run it to get the how
I
much water
usually
you
let it
need?
run overnight.
You let it run over. It takes that long?
Yeah, it's not fast, but I figure so that 50-gallon drum up takes probably about 6, 7, 8 hours.
Really? So you turn the water hose on full blast and it just does its
Yeah,
thing.
it just trickles out.
Huh. Jeans, I had on jeans. They were just
Yep.
after me. They was after me.
Yep.
Time to get a side flower flamethrower. Yeah, that's right. A side flamethrower. I am. Both of my ankles are like cankles right now. They're so big.
That ain't no good.
Bites. I have gone years without being bit. And then it just seems like those 1 years I go through them and I'm popped left and right. But then I'll go several years about nothing.
Yeah.
This must be my bad year. That one was buried. That yellow's buried.
Yeah.
Get that Detroit shrimp.
Where he went? He must taking a bathroom break.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something of the same sort as soon as
He gets the devil and he appears.
Aha! He moved to the shrimp room so he could show off. Do something of the same sort as soon as
he gets the devil and he appears.
Aha! He moved to the shrimp room so he could show off.
Yeah. Devil and he appears. There you go. Turn your YouTube off.
There you go.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that high yellow is buried, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I like them high yellows.
Yep, that's one of Detroit's finest.
Yeah. Roundhouse.
Roundhouse.
Michelle Kinsley. Echo. It's gone. Danny Washim. Dragon Lair. Stephen P. 2003. Fish tuber. He had a fish tuber to the end of it. Like it.
Yep. What's up there, Brian?
None. I jumped on with my computer because remember I told you the storm that's going on, so the computer's hardwired.
Right.
My phone's not, and it doesn't have Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is acting up too.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? I was talking to my buddy from the pet store yesterday, and he says, hey, how fast is your Wi-Fi? I said, well, I just had it boosted. I said, so I could do these streams and stuff. And he said, yeah. I said, yeah, I got 100 up, 100 down. And he's like, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, I ain't checked it in a while. And he says, why don't you check it? I said, oh, okay. So I turned my computer on and I went to the AT&T thing and checked it. I got like 680 up and 700 down. I was like, I don't know how that happened, but somebody hit the wrong button in the box around the corner.
Right.
My stuff's fast. So yeah,
That's a good thing.
yeah. But yeah, I have no. I mean, I have unlimited data on my phone, but the for some reason the Wi-Fi thing's not coming up.
It gets my phone. I guess because mine's such an older phone, but it gets hot. Ooh, it gets hot.
Yeah, depending on.
Mine was just getting hot while we were up there streaming, but
Yeah.
see, now I shut the Wi-Fi off, turned it back on. Now my bars are back on, so maybe it needed to restart.
But I find with mine, depending on what camera I use, it gets hot.
Yeah. Now see, with the Streamlabs, I can't, or the StreamYard, I can't like turn my phone on and use the app on there for another camera.
Yep.
That's the only bad thing that I don't like about it, but I don't. I haven't messed with Streamlabs in so long. Ever since it was so jacked up before, it was messing my stuff all up. I had horrible streams, and I don't know. I haven't been back. So,
Right on.
where you at, Chubbs? All I see is little fish.
All you see is fish.
Yeah.
What, fish like that?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now he's moving.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, it's cool. I remember when me and my wife had one of them each. She had one in her tank. I had one in my tank. Hey, you know what we started doing with them, Chubbs?
What's that?
The one store sold them, and the other store that had the discus, remember I was telling you that store?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have them. So I would go to the one store, get about 4 of them, and we would raise them up in our tanks here, get them big like that, take them over there, and get big fat money for them.
Oh, yeah.
We were just buying at one and selling at the other.
Yeah, I was doing that too.
Yeah. Hey, however you got to get a hustle, right?
That's it.
Yeah. Are there any true brackish shrimp? Danny asks. Well, true brackish. I don't know about because a mono shrimp. If not a mono shrimp, ghost shrimp and stuff. But true brackish that live in brackish water all the time, I'm not too certain on that. If I gave you,
they do have some, but I mean,
I'm sure. Yeah, I just don't know the names of them.
Oh yeah, they're not commonly kept, but yeah, that's
Right.
this is an electric blue jack Dempsey.
Well, what about hold on. I think I got no, that would be no, I got it for you. Hold on. It's the ape ule. The ape ule is a constant brackish shrimp. It comes from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaii has two shrimps.
Yeah, Dragon Lair just mentioned it. Dragon shrimp. The red dragon shrimp.
That's probably the other one because I have a few friends in Hawaii and I talk to them a lot, and they tell me that the ape ule is a very friendly shrimp, but the other ones that are green, oh yeah, they're not so friendly. Yeah, ape ule. Yeah, those are the ones that I know. Kind of though. Skull Aquatics, Chevy Fish.
Sabian.
Yeah, actually, that's a funny story, Chubbs, because my buddy that owns the store just asked me, I guess somebody came in there asking him if he wanted to buy ape ule. And he called me and said, hey, you want any? I was like, I don't know. It's I don't know how people would feel about buying something that could live 20 years. They'd probably rather go, well, I'd just buy cherry shrimp if they're going to die in a year or two. Seriously, I mean, it's kind of like buying a parrot that lives, 80 years or 100 years,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I've had fish that lived almost. I've had electric blue jack Dempseys that lived almost 10 years,
Right. Hey, have you ever heard of electric like you have an electric eel, but how about an electric cat?
Electric catfish, yeah.
Yeah, because my buddy had one.
I've had some.
They got one at the store, and then I guess they said they can't get them anymore, and not supposed to have them or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've seen them. I've had them before, a long time ago, but they're pretty awesome. They're some ugly little suckers, but
Right.
they look like overweight dojo loaches. But they pack a punch. They definitely pack a punch.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was. I seen it come in, and he told me what it was, and I was like, I don't want no electric fish in the tank. But hey, he had a what's the God? It's the puffer fish. It's I think it starts with the F. The fajaka.
Fajaka?
Yeah, he said, "Hey, I got a fajaka puffer," and I was like, "Ooh, man, I wouldn't mind keeping a fajaka for a little while." I got all those
inside fishing outside, indoor fishing inside. Ooh.
I got all those snails in the gulper tank because he likes eating snails.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I can put them in there. And I was like, hey, where's that fajaka puffer? And he took me over this little itty bitty 10-gallon tank, and this thing wasn't even a half-inch long.
Yeah.
It was such a little baby. I was like, dang.
Yeah, talk about snails. Look at this. This tank is completely loaded with snails.
And what's that for?
I'm actually sending this to Lance Jones. There's on YouTube. You see him around every now and then, but he got a fajaka puffer, and all these go to his fajaka.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, what do you feed?
What do I feed the snails?
Yes.
Everything. They get, dead guppies. They get, lettuce. They get fish food. They get, everything.
Yeah, because I do the same thing. I throw green beans. When I feed the gulper fish, the fish, the little pieces that fall off, they get all that. Yeah, but I feed them green beans. What is it? Cucumber. I cut a big, huge cucumber in half and take the skin off and drop the whole half in there, and they devour it in like 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
They love that stuff.
Yeah, I feed snails to the turtles. I feed all kinds of stuff to them.
Hey, but the cool thing is really get close with your camera and look at the shell of a snail, how pretty it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gorgeous.
That's like this one right in here. See that trapdoor snail? I mean, that's a pretty teal. I mean, for a snail. And then I got them, these right here, this caramello snails. I mean, pretty awesome shell.
Is that a rabbit snail?
Something like one, yeah.
Yeah, I keep rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
I got the rabbits. Yeah, once they get old enough, they'll start having their own babies.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with the trapdoor and the live bears.
I love rabbit snails.
Yeah.
See, we got
ram's horns and netterites, and I got all kind of snails.
Yeah, I've always wanted to get the neorites, but I was just watching somebody's stream earlier, and they said, "Oh yeah, it destroys all my plants," and I had to take them out.
All right, you can see the plant right there. It's got netterite snails on the base. Thing about netterite snails and ramhorn snails and other snails, they don't eat plants. They eat dead plant material.
Yeah. And
so
if your plants are crappy,
they're doing you a favor by getting rid of the dead plants that you're killing.
Yeah. So, and if all your plants are crap, it looks like they did eat all your plants.
Exactly.
I love that piece of wood in there. That's super cool.
Oh, yeah, it's real cool. Got a big cage on the inside of it, too. Come over here.
Oh, shut up. It's hollow?
Yep.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me, Luke, and the wife, we go to the lake a lot, and I keep looking for driftwood, some cool stuff, and it's more or less a lot of stuff that they cut down and drop and let lay there for a while, and I'm just nothing cool yet.
Yep.
Monster Fish Gale Casual Aquatics S.
Lori. Yeah, you can see back up in there.
Yeah, oh wow. Wow, you get the plecos up in there and everything.
Yeah, clown plecos in there.
Dang. That's super cool. You got a whole nother world in there that you can't even see.
Oh, I know. It goes way back in there too.
Yeah, that's nice. Now, is that a hefty wood? Is that a hardwood?
I don't know what kind of wood it is. It was floating wood. I found it in the canal.
He said this shit was floating.
Yep, it was in the water.
But is it old?
20 long,
Yeah, is it old?
No, it's pretty old.
Good.
It was in there definitely for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But
now, did you prep it at all, or did you just chuck it on in?
All I did was rinse it off, dried it out, got it wet again, and stuck it to a piece of slate and put it in the tank.
Oh, really? You put it to slate?
Yeah.
Oh, how cool!
Well,
that's why all those big rocks are in there, huh?
Yeah. Well, slate's so easy to drill. I mean, it's really nothing to drill through slate. All you need is a masonry bit.
Right.
And you just drill a hole through it and then put a stainless steel screw. And that's it. You put wood in any tank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I got that. I'm just saying that was a good.
This jealous cat wants to be petted.
Good idea. Oh, yeah. All cats got to be pet, especially a black cat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gangster.
A spider killer. To see the size of the spiders that cat kills, it's ridiculous.
I got bit by an ant yesterday. I screamed like a 5-year-old. I did. I reached up to grab it. It was climbing across the thing here. And I reached up, grabbed it, to squeeze it to kill it. I mean, I'm only afraid of a couple things, and if they don't have teeth, I really ain't afraid. And I squeezed it, and I opened my hand up, it rolled up and said, yeah. I said, ah! I did. I even think a glass broke. I screamed so high.
Mercy. You see a banjo cat right there. Banjo catfish.
Oh, yeah, I like the banjos. They're super cool. I love how they bury themselves.
Yeah, I got the sand in here. They got shrimp in here, and shrimp are breeding in here. The banjos are doing good.
How deep's your substrate?
It's not too deep, maybe 2 inches.
Is it, I'm tired of this color, I'm going to cover it, or is it?
No, it's just, it was red and black rocks when I got the tank from somebody that gave it to me.
Yeah.
And all I did was threw sand in it.
Nice.
It just became what it is.
Well, I noticed that you're on Father Fish a lot, so that's why I was asking. I was like, ooh, he's got gravel capped with sand. Nice.
No, it's more like sand and gravel tank.
Well, no, true, but still. It looks good. I like it. It looks cool.
Oh, yeah. And they got live plants growing in it just with the Walmart lid.
It looks like the bottom of a lake or something, or in a movie, or even like the gold mining shows, on Discovery, how they'll be in sand and then they go over and all of a sudden they're in rocks and they're like, oh, this is where it is.
Yeah.
So you kind of make your tank like the bottom of a lake.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. That's what you want.
No, I understand. Some people, I don't want to say they don't have that vision, but it's I like that look. That's what I should say. I like the look.
Well, yeah, just with the regular little LEDs that you get from out of you don't want to come be in the show. But yeah, he wants to drink
licking it, getting all that minerals.
Yep. But just with the regular LEDs that you get from the Walmart, it goes with the 10-gallon tank. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. I got these plants growing. That goes to show you that you don't need. Oh. Yeah. But, like I was saying, that goes to show you don't need these big high dollar, lights like I got to grow plants.
Hey, remember Cubs? I sold all of mine. Remember that?
The same plants that I got growing in big tanks, like this poker stem and gay eye, and this, Taiwan lily. There's Lavigia repents that's growing in this tank with just a regular Walmart light.
Yeah.
The only thing different about this tank than my other tanks is I don't turn this light off at all. Light stays on 24 hours a day.
Yeah, the only thing that I've been taught over time is when it comes to a light, even if it's a cheap one, we just have to remember that the bigger the tank, the light has to be able to make it to the bottom.
Yep.
And a long tank is one thing, but a tall tank is where a problem can be. That's so right. If you go, like you're saying, a cheap light can do it because a cheap LED will make it to the bottom. Yep. But when you start getting into the fish tank lights, they're like, oh, sir, that's just made for a 20-gallon. You have a tall. You have to go up to this one. That's $80 more.
Look, this 100 lumen light. This little bit of light is only 100 lumens.
Right.
But I leave it on all day long.
That's cool.
All night. And it's growing sausage. It's growing red. This Crypspiralis is red. And it's growing that. And it's turning this water green and growing shrimp.
What's in the tank? But wow, look at that fat one.
Yeah.
Look how thick the shell is. Dang. Yeah, that's a nice fire red there.
Yeah.
Wait till she has babies. Woo!
Something good.
Jess is going to
be babies in here. Look at the babies growing up.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's in the tank behind it?
Oh, this little half-a-gallon tank?
Yeah.
Nothing really.
Hey, those look like little bombs.
Yeah. They're growing some bombs. No, I got a couple of guppy grow outs and a couple of little shrimps.
Nice.
I made it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, how do you clean up scratches off of an acrylic tank? Can you buff it?
Yeah, they sell it at the store, just like you buff a car or plastic. They sell it at the store, at the fish store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you could use, I'm sure you use a drill, a cordless drill, and just put it on there and just and buff it out. It's kind of like the same stuff you use to buff out the headlights on your car.
Yeah.
All plastic.
It's what?
It's all easy.
Not
easy. Not easy.
Oh no, I didn't say it was easy.
Good job.
But, well, you got to figure if you could get a tank that's dirt cheap and it's, let's say, $1,000 tank, you know.
I've got this little bitty, like 3-gallon bow acrylic tank.
No, that's a flower.
Not worth it. Yeah, but I was gonna put shrimp in it, but I won't worry about it. I got another 10-gallon that was given to me.
Wilcox, hello.
My buddy that gave me the G3 that's on my he gave me, I guess, when the filter came out at his store, they gave him this big acrylic box to hold water to like show how the filter works and stuff. And he went and got it out of his back room. He's like, "Hey, you want this?" So now I got this big acrylic box out in the garage.
Oh,
it's like 2 foot tall. It's probably about, 6 inches wide.
Oh, wow.
And it's about, I don't know, maybe 18 inches. Well, 6 inches deep, 18 inches wide, and about
Yeah.
20. Yeah, for free. It's just I rinsed it out, and I was like,
Wow.
I could just put drop a sponge filter way to the bottom and put some tall plants in it. Maybe, grow something in it.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Love free stuff. Love free stuff.
Oh yeah. Here, I'll show you what else I got for free. I'm going to turn it into a tank. Now this was free. We collect these, but this one was free. I couldn't believe
Greenweaver, you're probably right. The old LED bulbs the LED bulbs you're probably using now are probably not as good as the old T5s. But the old T5s and the T12s those were some good lights. If you could get them, it's hard to get them now. They pretty much don't make them. But you get like the Phoenix, or I'd rather the Planet 3.0 if you're gonna get a Planet light. But even like these Hager lights that I got are working pretty good.
My shop lights work great.
Yeah, you get the right shop lights, they can work good too.
Yeah.
But you need to find the ones that get close to 6,500K.
Yeah, mine, I got one's 5 and one is 7.
Yep.
Mine are all 5,000K. But look, you ever see an Absopure 5-gallon
Oh, that's awesome.
water jug?
Oh, wow.
The machines like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is glass, and it's all
wow.
got raised letters on it.
Yeah.
And a woman put it up for free. And I said, well, I'll come get it. And she's like, well, for sure, because there's a lot of people wanting it. I said, yeah, I'm going to put change in it. She's like, oh, that's what my father used to do. So now I got a 5-gallon glass jug that I can turn into a little tank.
I use the gallon like apple cider vinegar jugs or apple juice jugs, the glass ones. That's what I use for my change.
Yeah, we got those too. We go to the flea markets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like old glass jugs.
Yeah.
Right on.
Don't underestimate the sun as well. Well, that's if you got tanks outside though, Stephen.
Yeah, but a little bit of sun in the morning will help them out.
Yeah. All day they'll cook, especially in Louisiana.
Too much is definitely gonna get a lot of algae.
I took those 2 ponds, 150 gallons that I have that kept leaking and leaking and leaking, and I finally said I was done with them. Well, I took and I lined them with a tarp, and they're holding water and doing good now. So I'm like, oh, finally.
Right on.
I got tired of trying to patch them. I was just like, I'm done with trying to patch them, so I just lined them.
Are they thick plastic?
Huh?
Are they thick Rubbermaid ones or?
Yeah.
Well, I'm no pro at it, but that Goliad Farms, they say that they like cut plastic off underneath the handle, and they take it over there and melt it. They weld it on. Yeah, somehow the girl does it.
Wow.
That's how they save all of theirs from when they crack. They weld it. They melt it all together, and
you gotta take some practice.
Yeah.
It's they say that they've done it, but it's taken a long time.
Yeah.
The only way you could melt plastic to that plastic if it's exactly that same kind of plastic.
Right. Well, that's why he says he cuts it off of the bucket that he's fixing underneath the handle. They cut it off there and then weld it on. He said if it takes though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good idea. If you get the rubber like they do ponds and stuff, or just a tarp, put it in there.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll definitely get it through a season, for sure.
Okay, now I have another question. I have a saltwater tank, right? And it's the one that we brought from Florida. But the water is like tanned. It's like a tan color. Like a bed of like a black water tank tanned.
Wow.
I don't have a saltwater kit yet.
All right. Well, what size tank is it?
40.
40-gallon saltwater tank? What are you using for media?
We brought the sand from Florida, so it's all yeah. And I've got some fiddler crabs in there and some water fleas or mole fleas.
You
All
have
of
protein skimmer on it?
no.
What I'm saying, what are you using to filter it?
I've got a hang on back that's got the mid range skimmer and then the one on bottom.
Okay, what are you using in the filter?
I've got lava rock and filter media. Yeah, that I keep having to change out because it gets dirty and I clean it with that whatever it's producing.
Yeah, you need to probably looking to get into a little protein skimmer. So that or maybe do like a 50% water change.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like the sand you might not have had to kill the sand on the way back to Louisiana.
Yeah.
You're having to die off in the tank and it's turning to like almost like tannins.
Yeah.
And you probably have to do a big water change. Make sure you have the right salt. You're gonna need do you have a fractometer?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, you have to get the salt and
I've got the right salt. I just need my RO unit.
Well, if you ain't got no corals or anything in there,
no. Well, I've got my oyster shell, my live oyster shells.
You got live oysters in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make sure you match up that salt real good. Check your salinity, make sure your pH is right, and the water that you mix before you do a water change.
Okay, can I use my freshwater pH tester for saltwater?
No.
Okay.
No, you gotta get a saltwater test kit.
I
was going to buy one of those pH testers that you talk about but you have to. My buddy said, "Yeah, it's good, but you got to calibrate it every time you go to use it." I was like, "Yeah." But yeah, he's got all those little testers at his store. You just put the water in and click the thingy, and it tells you immediately what it is.
Huh?
But you just have to get on the water change.
Yeah.
I mean, freshly set up like that. I mean, unless you call Mike from Florida Fish Rescue, see how he does it, because he's used to doing it with wild sand and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, Joseph said that if I don't let him forget, he'll bring me a mini sump and small protein skimmer to the expo.
There you go.
Sweet.
What expo?
Oh, we're going to the it's the Aquatic Expo in Arlington next month. It's July. Hang on. July. Well, got everybody else's dates. Oh, it's July 24th. It's just a fish swap that's done by the Dallas Fort Worth Fish Keepers Club or whatever. They did one back in April and it was extremely successful, and so they think this one's even bigger. And I'm going to go over there and help out Jason with Jordan Aquatics and Papa Shrimp. Yeah. And I'm going to get an end of the table, and then I'm going to help them sell also. So
that's good. Oh, that's good. I was asked just before the one here in Michigan. I was asked if I wanted to join. Yeah, it's like $20 a month or something. But then the guy called me. He's like, "Hey, do you want a table?" And I said,
this?
No, for the one here in Michigan. And I was like, he sent me the poster, email, so I could see how it was laid out and everything. I was like, yeah, this is all good, but I'm a shrimp guy. You want me to bring my shrimp? Your poster don't say shrimp.
Right.
So you're going to get 500 people there looking for fish, not looking for shrimp. I said, look, you put it on that poster, and I know the girl that goes out there and holds everything and gets everybody to bid and stuff. So she's like, I'll make sure he puts it on there. Next thing you know, it was put on there. And I was going to put a big, huge order in, and my buddy at the store, we were going to get tables, and then the crap hit, and all that went downhill.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I like them.
Lance Jones.
I don't like the auctions. I like being able to walk in and buy off of tables and stuff.
Jay Oliver, he's a VIP member of the DFW Aquarium Association too. Yeah, Jay's going. I think Jay said he was coming. I think. But then there's the Aquashella Dallas too, so I'll be there then too. Not selling anything, but I'll be there for the fish tubers
There you go.
booth.
So talking about snails, this is all snails that I got saved up for Lance Jones' couple.
Fish Tropic. Lance Jones.
All for him.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny. You know who I haven't seen in like several days?
Who's that?
Mike. My Mike. But there's Mike's Aquatics and things.
There's a lot of people
Yeah,
that
Mike.
came in my stream the other night. I haven't seen in probably 2-3 months.
That was a fun stream. I don't like nothing. I don't know nothing about vehicles and stuff, but that was fun to listen to you, you and Terry, and who was the other one?
Danny.
Oh, Danny, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that guy kills me.
Yeah.
He just has that. He has that mentality that just sucks you in. You know, it's just.
Yeah.
He's cool to talk to. You know, I mean, you can talk to the guy about anything. It's just, and he just make you. I don't know. It's just he makes the conversation very interesting, and you know, I like it. It's cool.
He's smart. He's
Yeah.
I put him up there with Alex. Alex knows more like history stuff along with the fish stuff, but Danny knows the fish stuff, smart stuff too. So
yeah, well, he works in a store, so yeah, it gives him that upper edge.
yeah, but he also knows like I don't know how stuff works. Like we got to talk about electricity one day, and they were just blowing my mind on that.
Right.
But of course, that could be a guy thing too, and you know what he did for a living and all that. But I don't know that I'll make it to the swap next month, but definitely be at Aquashella. All right, Jay.
I don't. But yeah, protein skim on a saltwater system helps out a lot, and
What does it do?
it takes the proteins out the water. You ever look at the beach and you see the sea foam?
Yes.
That's pretty much what a protein skimmer does.
Yeah,
It
right
takes
now
the fish shit out the water.
It's bubbling and like it has bubbles on
Yeah.
top right now.
Well, it breaks everything down with a micro bubble, and it pretty much takes the proteins out the water, which you know, you can't really do it in fresh water, but you can definitely do it that way in salt water. And it's got to be done, because without it, you leave the proteins in, you'll just have a big mess on your hands.
Huh. So I just need to start doing a bunch of water changes till I can get that skimmer and sump.
But yeah,
Where am I going to put that sump at, though?
Put it underneath it.
I don't have a way to put it underneath it because of where I have that tank.
You can put it on top of it.
You better look
Figure it out.
King of DIY and find a DIY skimmer he made that, you know.
Oh, I've seen that. Would that work until then?
Hey,
it could work.
yeah,
But,
the guy's got good ideas to get you till, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean,
I could do that.
If you get a sump, you could plumb it two different ways. You could plumb it underneath, or you could plumb it above, or you could plumb it right next to it. I mean, you just have to have a way to pump to it and pump from it.
I have another
gravity.
40. I've got another 40 that is set up to. It was a saltwater tank, and it has it was a saltwater tank, and so it has they call it a wet dry.
Yeah.
But I don't have the sump that goes underneath it, and I got to get a new bulkhead to go in because it goes through the bottom. So I got to get all those parts. That's why I didn't put them in that one. I just put them in this other 40 that I just put the hang-on back on.
Well, yeah, you couldn't use it anyways because you said that you don't have no room underneath it, right?
The other one I do, the one that's plumbed for a saltwater.
Okay.
I do have room to
You
put
don't have a bulkhead though, right?
No, I had to get a bulkhead and I'll get it plumbed.
Yeah.
All the pieces are there except for a new bulkhead. But and a sump.
All right.
I will float water and call it cloud tank. What the hell?
That's what I'm talking about.
I just realized that I had been unsub somebody or on YouTube, I'm sure, unsubbed me from Alex. I was like, what? You know better. I'm a member. How do you do that?
Hey, I get unsubbed from everybody all the time.
How do you unsub from somebody that you're a member to?
It happens all the time. They take me off everybody.
I didn't know they could do that if you were a member because it was like that's how you were hooked to them.
Yeah.
But it did.
Yeah,
look, I've been unsubbed from Ro. You know, back when she was doing all her streams. You know, I was there for every single stream, but then I was unsubscribed from her, and then I was unsubscribed from Detroit, and I've been unsubscribed from Jeff.
Everybody.
I've been unsubscribed from everybody. They've taken everybody off my subscription list. Period.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. I don't unsubscribe from nobody, but somehow or another, I'm always unsubscribed from somebody.
I want to know why.
I wouldn't let him go. Came back and got him. Said, Chops, where are you?
Yep.
He said, I'm down to Bayou. I said, all right, I'm coming.
Come on down. The water's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a little warm right now. Getting hot.
Michelle Kinsley said her husband just pineappled up.
I don't appreciate it.
Is there any aquascape contest happening around you, Chubbs? The only aquascape going on is what Alex is doing.
Yeah, he's doing that immersed contest.
Yeah, the immersed growth contest. Yeah.
I got a bunch of stuff immersed growing already. I don't get into that. I'm not an aquascaper.
Yeah, you are. You just don't know it.
I'm just a plant grower.
Well, part of it. It's one half of it.
Boy, you sure gave that tank a buzz cut today, boy. You pulled out the clippers.
I was actually a week or so ago, but I just never did the video for it.
Yeah, I was like, wow, it went from A to point B real quick.
Oh, yeah, it got waxed for sure.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, show you all this right now.
Yeah, I mean,
that video was a couple of weeks ago.
Kenneth, you would think that as much of the time as we watch those channels, you'd think they would not unsubscribe you from channels that you watch all the time.
Yeah. It's growing back already.
Do anyway. See, nice. You could put that tank in there, and that looks great. That's natural aquascaping.
Who else has a better rotala like that?
Not I.
Not I. Shoot. Yeah, I like them red ones back there. Those are nice. Is that Ludwigia?
Yep, that's Ludwigia Super Red.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you use that pump much?
What's that? This one?
No. Down on the glass.
That one down there?
Up.
This one here? No, not too often.
Okay.
Not too often. Leave it all close to the time.
I've got one of those too for the saltwater tank, but I don't need it because I've got enough flow off of the hang-on back and the other little thing I have in there.
Yeah, I got this dialed way back, but see, talk about immersed drone. That's Rotala Atra drone immersed right there, out the filter.
Huh.
That's the thing. Stuff is just right here.
So you don't. When do you clean the hang on back, or you don't? You use it as a sump.
Well, I'm pretty much using it for a plant box. I got ivy growing out of it,
Okay.
the pothos.
Yeah.
How much were them lights, Chubbs?
Close to 200 a piece.
Woo!
Yeah, they're not cheap, but they definitely grow.
Now, what about your other tanks? They all grow really good. Do they
Oh
got?
yeah, they grow good. This one got a Planet 3.0 on it.
Oh, okay.
It's overgrown too.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
Yeah. I was supposed to do a water change on this one today, and I didn't. I was lazy. But you got the green tiger barbs and black Reuben barbs, and still got some shrimp in here, but I got to get some more tanks set up, get them out of here, because
Barbs are good.
The barbs are getting kind of big. They're starting to try to munch on the shrimp.
Yeah.
We got bristle nose and.
Oh yeah, I just had a batch of albino bristlenose babies born.
Yeah, my bristle nose is trying to. You see? Oh, let me see.
Mine's got another one caved today. Or
That's a little plastic tube that a heater would be brought in.
yeah.
But they're trying to breed inside of there.
Huh.
Dang.
Do guppies not bother the babies?
No, they don't bother. I mean, guppies will eat some shrimp every now and then, but
Not baby bristlenose.
the bristle nose, if they land on them, they might. But
I don't think they'll like eating them with all those spiky spines.
Huh.
I don't think they mind.
Yeah, see, that's a nice piece of wood too. I like that one too.
Oh yeah.
Did you make it? Did you make it to 5?
You must have hit 500.
Have I?
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
really?
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you.
Woo.
Oh, 501.
Oh, right on. Well, you know what that means. Time for a giveaway.
Hey.
Michelle said, she said it showed my son as 499 and daughter at 500. So Michelle's husband, son, and daughter all subscribed.
Right
Wow.
on. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle's super cool. She came all the way to the house here just to buy a shirt.
Really?
Yeah. She's a great supporter of us small businesses, the hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate her.
Yep. Sure do.
Oh, Pumpkin King sent me a picture today over in Georgia. He found, I don't know if it was on Facebook. It was a 300, I couldn't believe it, a 300 gallon with a stand, and the lids, $400.
Come on. Deal.
Yeah, I was like that. I think the tank alone's like $1,500.
Yes, indeed. This tank here, this ain't got an expensive light on. This got one of them Hygger lights.
Yeah.
But I ain't really growing nothing here except for that big Amazon sword.
Yeah, but swords are sweet.
Oh yeah. It's one of them plants that you can't overstock a tank with them. You got to. So I find the best is just like this: just one big Amazon sword in the middle, and call it a tank. A couple little crypts, a little Sagittarius on the side, and that's it.
RB, Rico stand. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I don't know. It's probably 2 years ago. I was talking to another shrimper, and he has these all of his plants are gorgeous. It's a washer tank just grows like walls of it. And I'm like, what kind of a light do you use? And you know what he showed me with his camera? He showed me a little clip-on light like you would put on your desk, a little plastic with a light bulb in it.
Yeah.
And he just has those on his tanks, and like one of them lights up like 2 tanks. I was like, you got to be kidding me. He's like the littlest stuff. He's like, this cheap stuff is all you need. But that's for Subwashington stuff, But, of course, he was just saying that it doesn't take a super expensive fish tank like
no.
And well, Chubbs' stuff is proof. I mean, look, he's showing you some stuff that's not
Yeah, I got
like that other
$400 on one tank for lighting, and I got $50 on another tank for lighting. And
right.
Still growing plants, just a different types of plants.
Right. It still looks great.
Oh yeah. Another one I got plants growing in. It's got the the store bought 10-gallon top, and it's still growing some plants. It's just a matter of how much light you give it.
I like that long stuff on the left side.
What's that?
The long stuff on the left side.
Oh, that's over here? That's
Yeah.
Crypspiralis.
Oh, Crypspiralis. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of that spread out there.
Are those your those fish in there? Those are your mean ones, right?
Well, I wouldn't say mean, but they're
You know what I mean.
exodons.
Yeah. Aren't those the ones that you're trying to sell?
I'm not really trying to sell them, but I wouldn't mind. I would pass them on to somebody.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to ship them, but yeah, they're fun. But I do more with this thing.
Right. Well, that's I'll never change it. But like when I got my gulper cat, I'm waiting to get one more. It's really hard right now to get them, but I'm like, that's all that's going in there because anything else would just disappear. I don't know. I see your catfish. There's something about where's your bass tank? Show me your catfish.
Oh, yeah, bass. Oh, yeah, I'll skip right over that one. Let's see if we can see the catfish. I had to move that jack up in here. Native tank. Oh, large mountain there. Texas blue. Blue. There's got the catfish hiding back there in this cave.
Oh yeah.
But I got the Jack Dempsey in here right now because a couple little fish that I needed to put in here. So doing some tank crowding and swapping and 3 little things. I have no plants in this one.
Yeah, they probably just broke. Yeah, it's a cool wood.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's doing good.
How far are you away on the outside tub?
What's that?
How far are you away from finishing the outside tub?
I'm about to get back to work on that tomorrow. I got some more wood stuff cut. So, trying to move all this stuff into the other room. Well, let's take that sofa out and get all this stuff in there. Next week, we're going to be good. We'll get some people on 500. We plan to.
That's the dragon stone in there, right?
Daphnia and shrimp in here. We have a little Daphnia in there.
Babies.
We have a little Oh, well, Brian, I got one more question for you.
Uh-huh.
What would you say? You have to pick one
All right.
fish, one shrimp, one whatever that you would say is the worst in the hobby. What would you consider?
What was that? You broke up some.
So if you had to pick your worst, what would be your worst fish? What would you consider to be the worst fish you can own in
If
a
you
fish
see
tank?
one fish to keep in there,
Yeah, well, you know, how people have their best fish. What would be your worst fish?
oh, the worst fish to keep in there?
Yeah. What would be your worst fish that you've ever kept?
What's the worst fish that you have ever kept?
Oh, sorry.
You there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Where's Chubbs?
I don't know.
He
All right.
went.
Hey, Rico, Stan, I will see you in the morning, sir. Thank you.
The worst fish I've ever kept.
Yeah.
I don't. Worst fish I ever kept.
Hard question. That is a hard question.
Well, it is because I've never really had like. I mean, I've had bratty fish that, were like mean and stuff, but not not anything to where I scat.
A scat.
Scat. You no, you don't.
I don't know what a scat is.
Scat. Where's your phone?
Okay, a phone. I got my phone.
Punch it up. They're beautiful. You can get red and black, green like silver. They're like brackish water. They can be kept in fresh water too. But they're the only ones I could say where they get a little bullyish. They eat a lot. They get fat tummies, but they're so cool. They're one of my wife's favorites. Yeah, see, Lunatic Fringe says it's beautiful. Fish Tropic says a green scat ain't bad.
And I'm back.
And he's back.
Yeah, I had to take a phone call.
Nice.
But yeah, well, it's been a great stream. Yeah, back to that question. Let's finish that question.
Yeah, it's the worst fish I've ever kept.
Yeah, the worst fish that you've ever had.
Scat.
How do you spell scat?
SCAT.
SCAT.
So why would you consider the scat to be the one that you
Because he was, they were like nippy and bullying the tank and stuff like that. When I get them really small, they were really caring, loving, and they got along. And then as they got bigger, they just started to take over the tank. And
They look like a cross between a discus and an angel.
There you go. Yep. There you go. They have a lot of personality.
Yeah, they do.
The green spotted. He looks purple though.
Yeah, the colors are incredible. Yeah, they're beautiful fish. The red and black I liked a lot.
And that's a freshwater fish?
It's
brackish,
but you can keep it in freshwater like the archer fish.
Yeah.
Yep. I just throw some salt in there. It helps with their slime coat. They're super happy. They love the chow, ghost shrimp, stuff like that, so. But, yeah, like I said, I don't think I've ever kept a fish that I didn't like. It's just if they were a bully or not, it's
right.
Yeah. Like I like arowanas, but I had a Giardini and he was mean. So other than stuff like that, I've never had anything that was like they say red devils or, stuff like that are menacing, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had catfish eat arowanas, so I mean, but that was a Walla Lago catfish. But I mean, I can't hate them.
A Walla Leary.
Yeah, it's just eating. I can't hate him for it, you know. I mean, he
But
was
you gotta consider the fish, you know.
right. He was cheap when I bought it, so it wasn't like I paid $100 for the arowana. But the bad thing was I was so upset. I went to take him back to the fish store, and he puked up the arowana. It's like, now you just screwed him. Now I got a dead fish, and I got you. You should have just kept him in your guts. Ate him.
Yep.
But he was like,
Wow.
F you, and he just puked him up.
What's my least favorite fish? Oh, I don't have one because I haven't been fish keeping long enough to have one.
Well, what about on TV?
Huh?
What about on TV?
What do you mean on TV?
I'm saying any fish. What's your least favorite fish, even that you haven't kept? What do you like? I mean, you live. Where do you live? I mean, look where you live.
I don't like gar. I don't like alligator gar.
There you go. See, there's something. I mean, look where you live. Gosh, you guys got all sorts of stuff down there.
They're too close to an alligator.
Yeah. I see those in the pet store all the time. I'm like, yeah. No.
Yeah. It's like, why? Why?
I was watching a fish show. I watched this guy on YouTube. And he was catching gar. He's like, even goes to touch him. He won't touch him. He just uses his pliers and then picks him up, chucks him in, and he don't like him. But he's like, well, I'm catching something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't like them at all.
Tropic says, I like all fish, but hate fish that poop or just want to bite you. Or
Don't all fish poop?
Yep. That's about everything pools.
Plecos are the exception, so he likes plecos.
Yeah.
Those poo a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're poo machines. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't I kind of stay away from fish that people tell me are like, well, I mean, if I can't put it in my tank with all my other fish, I don't want to get a tank just for it. Even though I did the catfish, but I have a thing with catfish. For one, I like to eat them. But the gulper cat, he just looks like he's like the Joker, and he's just got a big old smile on his face going, I dare you to swim by me.
Right.
And it's just like, yeah, I got to have him. I got to have him.
Not to mention that he can eat food the same size as he is.
Right. And it got me because I started seeing them a lot, and I was like, wow, those are cool. And the price tag on them, 3 years ago, they were 80, they're $80 a piece. I'm like, $80 for this little catfish, they'll grow up. So I was like, man, that's a lot. And then my eldest son came home from the army to visit, and I took him to the store, and he's like, wow, that's a cool looking fish. And he's like, oh, I want one of them. And so I just told myself, all right, he can't have one because he travels so much, so I'll get one and we can all enjoy it.
I can't have a good one, but to shut it down anyway.
Night, Kenny.
Today, Fish Tropic.
Yep, right. But, I'm about to turn it in myself, try to get up early and get started on this pond build.
No, Tropic. Jess does not have a Detroit shrimp shirt.
I don't. He needs to hook me up.
Yep.
All I got are larges.
I'll wear a large. I'll wear whatever.
Yeah. You would have to wear it to all the shows you go to, though.
Yeah, I can do that too. I don't have any. I don't have anybody's shirts. I don't even have my own shirts yet. I mean, I've got them to buy. I just haven't had the money to buy.
Yeah, you'd really be surprised. Shop around and even the cheapest person. The guy I go to, he's not bad. I sat down with him, told him what I could afford, and I said, "Look, help me out. And if by chance I start to pick up, and I guarantee and promise I will deal with no one else but you." And he said, "Okay, so now this next time, once Pumpkin King and Leah Jet come up with the new vehicle, He said he'll drop it down a dollar a shirt. I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. So I'll go back to him and get the shirts done.
Well, I've got a Teespring account, but I really want. We're working on the Aquatic Morning Show logo. So
fish tropic.
I can't wait for that to be ready, and then we're gonna do like coffee mugs and the taller mugs, like the Yeti cups or whatever. I know for sure with the Aquatic Morning Show. I'm trying to get that ready before we go to Arlington in July. But I'm sure Jason they'll probably want me to wear their shirt while I'm there helping them. So
see the Teespring thing, I thought about that too, but this is the reason why I decided to buy them myself is one, let's say I only buy 15 shirts, which means it gave me the idea to switch the vehicle. I could switch the shirt up, right?
Yeah.
So, but here's the other thing.
Well, you can do that on Teespring.
Right, but what I'm saying, what I wanted to add to that was, let's say you want to order something from me, and I say, okay, well, Jess, it's this, and shipping's $10. Oh, and if you want a shirt, you got to call Teespring and pay shipping for them too. But if you call me and say, Brian, I want shrimp, food, and hey, can I get a shirt? Sure, I'll roll it up and stick it in the box.
Yeah.
So there's no extra shipping. There's no nothing.
Makes sense.
And once I burn through, I'm not buying 300 of them. I buy a few, get them out, change it up, buy a few more. But no one has to pay more to get a shirt. They just come right to me.
Oh, I wanted to ask you before we go. Your these. You got these.
The nets. The extended or the hard ones?
Do what?
I said the extended or the
the extended.
One.
Yeah, the extended.
Right there. Yeah. See them right there?
Yeah. Are you getting them wholesale? Are you getting them at a wholesale? I'm not. No. I'm not going to buy them from you. Well, I don't know. I am looking to take some with me to the Aquatic Expo. I don't want to pay full price for them, but if I can find a way and somebody get a little kick off of it, that's what I'm wanting to do.
I can take care of you.
Talking the other day that you had some. So that's where I'm going with that.
Yes, I can take care of you. I mean, because see, here's the thing. When I put in orders, I try to order everything. Like I need more food because if you see, this is my food that I have left. This is the Mucha food. I got it here. Here's Mucha food. This is incredible. This is from Taiwan, and this is Robbie's food that he has made for Blue Crown. Well, I go through this so much, so I have to put in orders for that. I have to put in orders for the live bacteria, the GH Plus free mineral. Anyways, I pay when I order dry goods. The shipping's low because we go snail mail.
Yeah.
But like if I order shrimps or something for an order I just had to do because I had a huge order and I didn't have shrimp to cover it. I had them put that in there. But if you want them, I got them at a price to where if I can make a buck, you can have the rest.
Right. Great. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, because I'm surprised he sent me all blue. Usually it's black, red,
all colors.
Blue before, but I have the hard ones too.
Yeah.
That they're hard to find. I got the blue ones, and these are not extenders. These are graphite. And they got metal rings on the end.
I like the extendables.
And then I have white ones.
Yeah.
With the metal rings on the end. Well, the extendables are nice. The only thing about these is they're light, and you don't have to worry about water getting in the the antenna part.
Right.
But I got those. I can get everything. I mean,
I'll get with you. Yeah, because I definitely want to get some of those and take them with me to there. So,
Yeah,
because that's something that I like to use, and I think it will do well.
yeah. If it's made in Taiwan, I can get it. I just
We need to
pick up,
get you one of them little hats.
hey, I just pick up the phone. I don't know what they say, but I just give them an order, and I guess they say okay. And then next thing I know, there's a box.
Yeah, 3 weeks later.
Yeah. Oh, ding, 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 dong, ding. Yep, that's it. But no, it's Robbie. I go do everything through Robbie, so Robbie takes care of me, and I don't know why that guy ever chose me, but
We all need someone like that.
yeah, I got lucky. I really got lucky to have somebody stick out their hand and help me with this and help my family get it up and going. So
yeah.
But yeah, I can help you out with anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, like I said, however many you want. I mean,
yeah,
you want 500 of them, I'll have a case sent to your house.
I don't know. I want that many.
Well, how much you plan to hustle? You got to hustle?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
You better
buy
be,
4 guppies and get a shrimp net.
Yeah, if you're going to help me,
it's going to be. I'm taking my crevenzas and the longfin bristlenose. I'm not taking that many guppies or shrimp.
What color are your longfin bristlenose?
Do what?
What color are your longfin bristlenose?
Oh, the albino longfin.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say if they're super reds.
No, they don't have them yet.
Those are like $300 to $350.
Yeah.
100. You know that, right?
No.
Yeah, longfin bristlenose over here. Super red Severn, longfin bristlenose. I mean, super red Severn. Super red longfins. If they're adults, they're $300 to $330. For breeder adults, babies are $35 a piece.
So I need to take my longfin male and breed it to a super red female.
Or you just need to get 2 super red longfins, but you have longfin plecos, so they're worth more because they have the long fin.
Right.
But
and my male came from Kenny.
Right. So, and I believe, because Kenny was, he had asked me if I wanted some, but I believe he might have some. Because, see, there's a guy here, and I mean, I don't know really if anyone probably even knows that he even exists, like outside of Michigan, or if you're not in the pleco scene.
Yeah.
But this guy owns a fish store, and right next to it is another store that you can't see in, and you can get in the front door or through his store, and there's about 500-600 tanks in there, and there's nothing in there, just houses tanks, and it houses some of the rarest plecos that you can get, because when they started the list and they put all these plecos on the list saying that at such and such time these will not be able to come over no more because we got to let them build back up and everything. The story is he took $60,000 and made a big, huge list, ordered all this stuff. It was sent in, and he has it. So literally any pleco I've ever wanted, any pleco from frogs to you name it, all these super expensive plecos, I call him, he's got it. So I called him and said, you got the longfin super red pleco and the bristlenose. And he said, yeah. He said, Brian, for you, $35. And I said, well, how about the adults? He said, add a 0.
Yeah. Wow.
I was like, yeah, it wasn't for me.
He still has them?
Oh yeah. He don't ever get, like, my L333s, my super king tigers. I went there to get them, and I paid $36 for them, and they were 3/4 of an inch. I've had like 2.5 years now. They're big, so hopefully I got one little breed on them, so hopefully they do it again. But that stuff's expensive. I mean, they're like worth $65-$70 now.
Well, I've got those. I can't remember whether either the king tiger or they're the leopard frog coming from Fishimon.
The leopard frogs, those are real expensive.
Yeah,
They're more
and
expensive than mine. They're like, gosh, I think they're like 70, $75 as babies.
yeah, and they're babies, and I've had first dibs on them since the time he cornered that. He credit the male courted the mom in there, so he's waiting for them to get just big enough to ship. So they're getting there.
Yeah, then there's a guy by me. He's the only guy that we know of because there's a big thing, a pleco thing in Michigan that you can get on a web or one of the apps. But he breeds the $100 an inch pleco, the zebra pleco.
Zebra pleco, yeah.
And I mean, he buys all the adults. He's retired from Fords and he buys all the adults up. Anybody's got him, he buys them because he wants to have as many babies as he can to sell them so he can give all the money to his grandkids and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's the only.
Chewy said it's the King Tiger, the L333, not the L66. But I swear he said he had both.
Yeah, I have the 333. Yeah.
Yeah, he has the leopard frog and the king tiger.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said. I thought he did. But I think the ones that I'm getting are the King Tiger.
Yeah, but I'm about to call it.
Yeah, I know you've been trying to call it for about 15 minutes. To keep talking.
I just keep it going. I keep hearing want to jump in, and I just keep going.
If I don't jump in and say anything, y'all are just gonna keep it going all freaking night.
I was doing it on purpose.
I know it.
We'll get back with you. Carvenza's 27. Sorry. Check back in the morning. The Aquatic Morning Show.
Yeah, we'll see you in the morning. And next week, keep me above. If I stay above 500 next week, we're gonna do a big giveaway with some of these plants I got.
Whoop, whoop.
So I look forward to that. And we'll see everyone later. Appreciate it.
All right, good night.
Appreciate you, Brian, for hanging out.
Nice.
And see everybody later. Y'all have a good one.
Good night.
Later.